Good morning, baby! I like the reference to the first opening, yeah. There we go. Science is elegant. Science future. As an ultimate science nerd, of course, it's the best anime ever. You know I'm a scientist, right? I'm an actual scientist. I also science reacts though. So, hello everyone, my name is a real scientist, right? Science reacts to new song. Yeah. No, but I love KANA-BOON, guys. One of the best, of course, Japanese bands, right? I think I hear like all of their songs now, because it's the first time that I listened to Supernova then, but KANA-BOON, right? Of course, with the new to Stone, Science Future, right, is the new opening. And what can I say about KANA-BOON? I have made a video about them, of course, in the past. It's below for that, of course, is the Naruto, right? I mean, I don't like the whole, watch every Naruto opening. Now, of course, I did watch Naruto when it aired back in the day, right? But yeah, obviously, of course, Silhouette, best Naruto opening. I really do think it's the best opening. Absolutely, opening 16, of course. The most classic opening ever, right? Yeah, obviously, every other song goes, and that, and of course, Signed from Flow. That's my two favorite openings of Shippuden. But yeah, KANA-BOON, man, I listen to them all the time. I think actually my favorite song in recent past with KANA-BOON has become the opening to Yamada, where they also have another singer then, a feature part, and so on. But yeah, I'm a massive KANA-BOON fan, so I'm freaking hype here. Listen to the new KANA-BOON song with the Stone, which I also think is one of the best animes out there. I think that Stone is an amazing anime. It's actually probably the most educational anime that ever been made, and it's unfortunate that, I mean, it's still popular, but it used to be really popular when it was new, right? But I guess we all had like season like 7 now or something, if you count the positive seasons. So I guess people are kind of tuning off more and more, right? But I am really hyped with Stone. I actually just binged the whole season this week, actually, on late episodes, since I only watched the opening before that with Xeno, and I loved it. I loved it. So the Stone is actually one of my all-time favorite animes. But obviously I am an actual scientist. I'm an actual published author, and I work with science, right? And I write papers and so on. So I'm an actual scientist. So I always want to do something like science reacts, to this stuff and so on. But anyways, listen to the new music and the opening and so on from KANA-BOON. He is cute. The science is elegant. Oh yeah, it's like, come on. He's like just. Are they the best friends now? Yeah, I'm Stanley. And I'm Xeno. What is it evil for? I don't know. Like, why the evil for? He's just like, yeah, I love science too. Hey, new opening. I can hype up, man. Science future for the science. Gosh. Oh yeah, where's Kawaku? Still not the wife yet. Now there she is, finally the wife is. It's gonna be all the women now in a row, right? Yeah, and Luna, the cool girl, yeah. And of course, Xeno and Stanley, of course, when they're part of the crew now, I guess. Oh, motorcycles? Are some new bad guys? Some kind of metaverse? This feels like some kind of desert guys. They're gonna have some fights to some. Oh yeah, there we go. Quackers have a cool action scene in the opening, of course. That is a good song. Oh yeah, since Stanley is probably part of the team now, I think they're gonna join up, right? Also, I'm finding new characters, and then a bunch of other characters. There's so many characters in anime now. There's a new girl too, yeah. Like, so many characters now. There's so many characters. I'm gonna brag a little bit. But there clearly showing some new character here in the opening, but yeah, the anime has like 500,000 characters now. He's like Sukora, pick up a new character every episode. Yeah. Yeah. Science! For science, baby! Like, maybe Golden Cat? Maybe, yeah. Let's go back. Does I know? A bunch of new cats coming in, absolutely. First we see the classic characterize, evil long-haired man sidekick is all right. Then we see the waifus, bunch of ladies coming in afterwards. Yeah, like Luna, the cool-headed Luna, and of course the two new best bros. But I think soon there's also new characters. I'm pause and look at the new characters coming here. I mean, it's KANA-BOON, baby. How can I not love KANA-BOON? I love KANA-BOON. But also this scene here is great. They're coming on the motorcycle side. I want to see some kind of Mad Max, driving. I hope they have that. Like just like we have in Yoyo, right? Yeah. But I'm a massive fan of KANA-BOON. I love KANA-BOON. Obviously, still live in Naruto is the best thing ever. But I like Baton Rouge. I love them in, what's called them again? Sarah Sunrise and whatnot. There's so many good ones. Anyway, let's go away. KANA-BOON, baby. Oh, God, do everything. Oh yeah, Muscle Grandpa! New character and a bunch of characters, but go back a bit. So yeah, after Grandpa, right, this is the first new character here in the opening. There's some characters that are kind of like a monarch thing, but because he's with Grandpa, maybe it's also like a builder, crafter person. You can use those things to kind of, you know, maybe make diamonds or something. They're gonna go to space, right? Might need to kind of like some kind of manufacture small, tiny bits. I like how so many characters now. You just have to show them like it's like a bunch of other characters that has like 1 minute script per episode. This is clearly also another new character, right? Looks like a girl. It's like a archaeologist or something. Yeah, looks like she has some kind of. I think so. See, so the two new characters, I think this kind of goes with this anime's going, right? So we're gonna go to space now. The beat Xenon, right? Last season. The science is the future. We're gonna go up to space, so forth. So, for example, the other character is probably like, oh, I can manufacture, you know, diamonds and small gems, right? Because you need to build, you know, computers or semiconductors or something. This person here has a kind of like, oh, I can find stuff. I can find these small, tiny tools I can craft. So, I think they need like a specialist now to make, you know, very, very tiny, small bits, right? Very, very like specific, like rare metals, perhaps. Maybe she can find like, you know, rare metals, right? That you need to have for iPhones or whatever. So that's probably what this is going with. So kind of like, oh, I'm a geologist. I can find it very, very specific little ingredients we need to build a spacecraft. That's probably what's happening now. Because as staring at space, yeah, it's staring at the moon. But yeah, should I do science reaction, guys? I don't know. I mean, I tried to do it a few times. But I guess the problem is that maybe I haven't built up that in the algorithm, honestly, right? Because I keep saying it, but I'm an actual scientist, right? All this fluff is just to confuse people. I actually do really cool science. I actually was at NASA with my work 2 years ago, right? And I actually sent them to space. I actually worked on a project when we went to an astronaut, right? Going up with SpaceX at NASA in Orlando, or actually NASA is at Titusville. It's in Merritt Island. It's actually in Orlando. What people say Orlando, by the way. And I actually sent this thing into space, right? So I actually did that project with NASA, and that's just really bad, honestly. That's just fantastic. It dawns on me sometimes, right, that I've done stuff that I would never imagine as a kid. Or maybe I would imagine. I don't know. I was a pretty cool kid. I mean, I keep saying, I was kind of like Senku. I was more like Xenon. I was building weapons in my backyard more than rockets. But no, I actually did set up space, worked on a project, and we set it up, and it tested, I can't talk about it exactly, but it tested like on the brain then. So we had like, you know, measurements on the astronaut, you know, before they went to space, right, and in space, and then back again, and we can like see how you know, being out in space for a few months affects you and so forth, right, and etc. But it's in details. But yeah, so I've been at NASA a few times, 3 times at work actually, and so on. But it is kind of weird. This channel here, I'm just like, that's what I was joking about, because sometimes people try to be all like, oh, you do anime, what do you know, or something, you know? I'm just like, bro, I kind of work for NASA, okay? Like, I also happen to like anime. No, but seriously, a lot of those comment people are kind of like, something to get at people are trying to, you know, read some argument, have some stupid add to authority fallacy, right? We're trying to be like, oh, what do you know? You're like an anime reactor. I'm like, I'm actually like a scientist. I actually work at like for giant projects, whatever. I also happen to like anime. It's almost like a ridiculous fallacy when you try to make someone like, what do you know? You have this job, like you don't actually know what the job I have. And also, doing YouTube is not my job, you know. I have several YouTube channels. It's a hobby, it's not my actual job, but whatever. It's just so silly. But anyway, guys, yeah, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, right? And yeah, well, I've been thinking for a while, since the first time I went to NASA, I'm thinking for a while to actually do like a more weird channel where I call it like Mankind is Great or something, when I just make videos, how much I love science, something like that. But I still doesn't have a great day.